Have you ever wondered what happens when two families live in the same city, but in two completely different worlds? That question is at the center of Parasite, and it's the reason why the film keeps hitting so hard after years of its release. Today, I want to talk about how Parasite exposes a deep truth. Social inequality traps everyone. It traps the rich, it traps the poor, and it even traps the entire families inside a system where empathy collapses. Opportunities are not equal, and where survival becomes a competition no one chooses to enter. The first thing this movie showed us is the difference in living conditions. The Parks live in extreme comfort. Their house is bright, clean, modern, and it's designed to create distance from the rest of the world. Everything around them works smoothly, but this comfort creates a huge problem. They don't see people who make their lives possible. Their driver, their housekeeper, and even their tutors. Everyone becomes invisible. And when someone is invisible, their problems become invisible too. How can anyone see inequality if they never have to face it? Meanwhile, the Kims represent the opposite reality. They live in a semi-basin, struggling to pay for food, bills, and basic needs. But they are not lazy. They're clever, hardworking, and incredibly creative. They plan, they adapt, they make risks, they try, they work, they climb, and again they fall. And then there's tension. This invisible pressure created by years and years of inequality, of pretending everything is fine, of ignoring the suffering from others. The tension grows quietly throughout the movie. Every lie, every secret, every moment of disrespect adds another layer. Eventually, it becomes too much, and like in real life, the pressure that builds up with no release eventually explodes. The violence at the end of Parasite, it's not random. It's the result of a society full of cracks, a society where the people at the bottom are constantly ignored, and where people at the top never look down. Some people might argue, well, the Parks aren't responsible for helping the Kims, they're just protecting their lifestyle. But the movie shows something deeper. Their innocence is really ignorance. Their comfort depends on other people's struggle, but they're never acknowledged. And ignorance, especially comfortable ignorance, keeps inequality alive. So we have to ask, is ignorance really innocence? Parasite gives us a message that feels uncomfortable but necessary. Inequality doesn't disappear when we ignore it. It doesn't score away if we don't talk about it. It grows in silence, it grows in the shadows, and eventually it affects everyone, even the people who think they're safe. So today, I want to leave you with one final question. In our society, who gets to live above ground and who is forced to stay below? And more importantly, what role do we play in keeping that distance alive?